Ferrari. The Impala dips and rises. The ride is ceremonial. The 45 is on the passenger seat. The safety is a thought that I don't entertain until the target's caught. In the crosshairs of the windshield, the boulevard is a scope. The murder bounce is a promise. The murder bounce is hope. For the ones who've been waiting for the green light to drop. The hydraulic switch is in my palm. The system is a clock. The rival dealer from the watchtower thinks he's safe. Behind the gate, behind the pit bull, behind the face of a child who opens the door for him. A boy of 7, the murder bounce is a lesson from the God of the uneven scale. The scales of justice that the family holds. The 308 with the cannons in the laundry folds of a sheet that hangs from the balcony across the street. The round goes through the glass, the boy don't hear a beat. The murder bounce on hydraulics, slow and slow. The trunk hits the pavement, the trunk lets the leg go. The rhythm of the recoil, the beat of the kill. Murder bounce in the blood, murder bounce in the wheel. The old yeah from the barrio taught me how to bounce. The 64 on the freeway, how to count. The seconds between the shots and the sirens, how to blend. The murder bounce is a language, the murder bounce is a friend that never talks, that never testifies, that never leaves a trace. I hit the switch, the car dips, the bullet finds its place in the chest of the traitor who was eating at the taco stand. The murder bounce is the verdict, the murder bounce is the hand. The drum mag on the Draco keeps the bounce a different feel. The weight of the leather changes the hydraulics. The steel is heavy in the backseat, the car sits lower on the left. The murder bounce is a searching, the murder bounce is a death, the breath, the future of the chance to see the dome. The target's in the Cadillac, his windows roll down, he's gone. Before the brass hits the asphalt, before the bounce completes. The murder bounce is the rhythm of the California streets. The murder bounce on hydraulics, slow and slow. The trunk hits the pavement, the trunk lets the leg go. The rhythm of the recoil, the beat of the kill. Murder bounce in the blood, murder bounce in the wheel. The abuela in the kitchen feels the vibration through the floor. She's made tortillas for 100 funerals, the corpse of dead that passed through her doorway. The ones who never came back. The murder bounce is a heartbeat. The murder bounce is a crack in the foundation of the empire. The car dips low, the scar raped in the backseat knows which way to go. The round is chambered, the safety is a memory. The light is red at the intersection. The target is in sight. The bounce has a frequency that only the wolves can hear. The same frequency that guided the deer to the slaughter in the old country. The same that guides the hunt. I press the switch, the car lifts. The front end is a blunt that hits the pavement with the weight of 1,000 grudges. The Glock with the switches in my hand. The trigger nudges. The first round out, the second follows. The third is a prayer. The murder bounce is the answer. The murder bounce is the kill. The murder bounce on hydraulics, slow and slow. The trunk hits the pavement, the trunk lets the leg go. The rhythm of the recoil, the beat of the kill. Murder bounce in the blood, murder bounce in the will. These young ones in the new charges with the paper plates don't understand the bounce, don't understand the games. That the old heads open with the hydraulics, with the weight of the steel, with the patience of a predator who waits. The murder bounce is a tradition, the murder bounce is a craft. I learned it from a man who did a bid in the draft of the Vietnam era. He came back with a scar and a love for the bounce. The bounce is the guitar. The sun sets over the 110. The car is at the light. The target is in the car next to me. His windows tight. The thermal in the glove compartment shows his head. The murder bounce is the last thing that'll ever meet. I hit the switch, the car rises. The window rolls down slow. The 45 reaches out. The target doesn't know the name of the one who sent him to the morgue. The name. The murder bounce is the witness. The murder bounce is the flame. The murder bounce on hydraulics, slow and slow. The trunk hits the pavement, the trunk lets the leg go. The rhythm of the recoil, the beat of the kill. Murder bounce in the blood, murder bounce in the will. Murder bounce, murder bounce. The car dips to the curb. The same bounce that takes the life, the same bounce preserves.